Hello, rejects. Greg Alba here.
Jason Horton.
Jason Horton here. Met in Zurich. We became best friends, having a baby on the way. We got sent this video that a lot of people were asking for. First person I saw that requested it, though, was Francisco Benitez. So, hello, senor. 9 actors who were almost cast as the Joker by the channel Looper. We're going to do this a little differently.
Whether animated, on film, or on TV, Gotham's resident murdering maniac, the Joker, is always memorable. For every actor who's given his unnerving cackle to the Joker, there are plenty of notable actors who just narrowly missed the part. Here are some actors who almost played the Joker. Jose Ferrer. Now, you might not be familiar with Jose Ferrer's acting resume, but the Academy Award winner was a big deal when producers were casting the original 1966 Batman TV series. According to producer William Dozier's original production notes, Ferrer was reportedly up for the role of the Joker, but the actor had scheduling issues.
We also tried one other for
really
the
talk about that.
Joker, and I'm glad we didn't get him, because I think Cesar Romero is just magnificent.
Cesar Romero eventually edged Ferrer out, even though Romero refused to shave his trademark mustache. Despite Ferrer missing the part, his son Miguel went on to voice a slew of famous DC Comics characters, including Martian Manhunter, Weather Wizard, and Aquaman.
Surface dwellers. They're about to cause the death of millions. I have to stop them.
Frank Sinatra.
Real fast forward, moving on to Frank. They talked about how they were doing that announcement of Cesar Romero, and they almost had Jose.
Yeah.
That's interesting. They were looking for like Spanish actors.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
I
it's somebody with a little passion, you know what I mean? And
interesting.
little that,
I feel like we would never do that today.
No.
Like, we wouldn't see Diego Luna play the Joker.
No.
Or
Not hot enough.
He's not hot enough to
He's
play
not
the
hot
Joker.
enough.
He's not hot enough.
Well, then you don't
Or
even have
Michael
to be hot.
Pena as the Joker.
Yeah.
Or Jennifer Lopez.
Oh. Okay.
We might be onto something.
I think we are.
Horton, here's a sales pitch. Caesar, sorry, I'm
It's all right.
not gonna make those jokes anymore. I didn't know Cesar Romero had a mustache.
Yeah, that's why I always remember that thing, because I remember watching these, and you could just see his mustache, and they just painted over it.
I feel like it'd be cool to see a Joker with a mustache today. Like a Tom Selleck kind of Joker.
Yeah, a little thick mustache.
Like a very thick mustache. No makeup, just the mustache. Just a regular looking guy with a mustache.
Yeah, all right.
Ron Jeremy?
You can dream.
We can. No.
No dreaming.
If I know anything, Hollywood comes to this channel for the best takes.
Oh, yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
You're doing their job
I know
for
what
them.
the fans want. I know DC fans, and I know DC fans want a Joker with a mustache. Granted, I just heard about it, but I know it's what's in high demand.
Yes.
Collider, you better report on this. And here we go.
Millions. I have to stop them.
Frank Sinatra. Adam West's campy Batman attracted some huge Hollywood stars as important villains, including Eartha Kitt, Burgess Meredith, and Frank Gorshin. According to Burt Ward's memoir, Boy Wonder, My Life in Tights, Frank Sinatra wanted in on the Joker action, but arrived after Cesar Romero had already signed on, upsetting the hopeful Sinatra.
Where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns.
While a crooning Joker certainly would have made the clown's elaborate cruelties even weirder, Sinatra posthumously scored his Joker connection in Rocksteady's Batman Arkham Knight game, where his rendition of I've Got You Under My Skin plays a vital role in a Joker-related scene.
Use your mentality.
Ah!
Tim Curry.
I never understood that, like why they chose that specific song, but I thought it worked so well in the game. Frank Sinatra, though, I don't feel like would have been a good choice. It's just like,
I think he's overrated in general.
whoa, really?
Uh-huh.
Like, you just don't like Frank Sinatra?
I just don't really... I don't not like him, and I don't like him.
I grew up on Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
One of the few, like, old school, like,
Yeah.
singers I grew up on.
Hey, look at the moon. Something about the moon, right? Is that pretty much Frank Sinatra?
Strangers in the Night was my favorite. Strangers in the Night.
Like, what would his thing be like? like I don't know what his talking to Batman would be like. Like, yo, Batman,
Hey, Bats!
You listen, you're gonna get out of here, okay? We run the city, all right? Bye.
I got the Penguin with me.
Yeah.
I got the Riddler with me.
Yeah.
I got the whole pack with me.
Yeah.
Ha! Tim Curry, he's a creepy motherfucker.
No stranger to playing monsters and creepy clowns, Tim Curry missed out on the role of the Joker in 2 separate productions. Curry was among many familiar actors
looks like he
who
could
were
be
on
the
Tim
Joker.
Burton's shortlist for the iconic 1989 Batman, but the eternally creepy Jack Nicholson ultimately won the role. Curry then went on to record multiple episodes of Batman the Animated Series as the Joker, before being replaced by
Mark
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill. Reportedly, Curry's Joker was a bit too terrifying for the kiddie demographic, and it also strained Curry's voice. He did, however, lend his laugh to a robot clown later in the series. Close enough.
I think he would have been great, Tim Curry.
Robin,
Yeah, I think Tim Curry would have been an amazing Joker.
He's a really Rock Horror Picture Show.
And he just looks so creepy.
Yeah.
He like looks creepy.
You could put on the makeup, which helps, but it needs.
No,
to
he already has the look.
Yeah.
Like you just put the makeup on, and it's just like, yeah, that's
accentuates
fucking
it.
him. Yeah. Like I already feel molested when I like look at a photo of him, you know. And I think that's what people want to feel when they watch the Joker.
Yeah, molested.
They want to feel molested. At least I do. I usually feel molested when I watch any movie. If they do, you know how like this new Batman, they have like an older Batman?
Yeah.
If they do an older Joker, like they get rid of Jared Leto or
Yeah.
something, I think Tim Curry would be a wonderful choice.
Yeah. Is he still acting?
Still alive?
I think he's. I mean, I think he has some like health issues. and
He was
stuff.
in the first Charlie's Angels movie.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's still acting.
Okay.
Williams. One
Robin
of the
Williams.
greatest Batman tragedies is the fact that Robin Williams never had a chance to play the Joker. As a true comic nerd, Williams revealed in a 2010 interview with Empire magazine that he was thrilled when he was offered the villainous role in Burton's Batman after Nicholson first declined the part,
Oh.
until Nicholson changed his mind. The two seemed to remain cordial, however.
When I won my Academy Award, he was there. He won, this was his 3rd Academy Award. We're standing backstage because they're just about to take you to the press conference, and he goes, "You know, Robbo, now I have one for every decade."
That's a good one.
You bastard!
And Williams had a second chance at the franchise as the Riddler in Batman Forever, but again, the role was yanked out from under him in favor of Jim Carrey. According to a 2006 IGN interview, Williams also tried to get into Christopher Nolan's trilogy, but was passed over for Heath Ledger.
Aw.
No actor had ever wanted it so badly. John Lithgow.
I could kind of see why they might have went against. First off, it just sounds like Tim Burton was offering that role left and right.
Yeah. I was offering it. I was busy that day.
It sounds like every actor was disappointed that got swooped up from under them. Robin Williams, I could see why he was so passionate to play him, but it just, I don't know, it kind of felt like a little too obvious of a choice.
Yeah.
You know, because like we already see Robin Williams as like funny, crazy guy. But then
Right.
again, it was Robin Williams. So even though that might be my initial thought, I feel like if he had actually done it, he probably would have killed it.
Absolutely, yeah.
How did you feel about Riddler? Jim Carrey's
I
Riddler.
barely remember
It's
it.
very debatable amongst
yeah.
people.
It seems like a good idea.
I don't know. I mean, the way how Jim Carrey did Riddler was just Jim Carrey doing Riddler, and I felt like Robin Williams probably would have done the same thing as Robin Williams doing Riddler.
Yeah.
You know, but it sucks that like Robin Williams didn't get a chance to even do a voice of the Joker. Joker's the one animated cartoon character, like in TV shows and Batman film, like in actual like straight to DVD adaptations and stuff. That seems to be something very recognized.
Yeah.
Is like doing the voice of the Joker at least. And I don't know. I feel like Robin Williams would have done a great job.
Yeah. Agreed.
Agreed. John Lithgow.
Also on the short list to play Tim Burton's Joker, John Lithgow reportedly declined
Tim Burton
the role,
again.
stating that the character didn't seem appropriate for his particular set of skills.
Don't care.
Many years later,
Yeah,
Lithgow
yeah.
would play an incredible, viciously memorable serial killer on Dexter, proving that the depths of his depiction of evil would have been excellent against Michael Keaton's Batman. Instead, Lithgow wasted his time in 1989 on a made-for-TV movie. Willem Dafoe.
Okay. John Lithgow. Huh.
I think it's only because of Dexter. He's a good actor. He's a really good actor.
Well, he was also the bad guy in Cliffhanger.
Yeah, he's very
I
low.
remember
He seems
that.
like he's low key though, a little bit. You think?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen Third Rock from the Sun. And he comes from stage, so
Yeah.
he's a very
Yeah.
expressionate actor.
But as like a crazy person, do you think he'd be like a little more like he was in Dexter?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like a little bit more reserved, more
Yeah.
internal, whereas
Yeah.
opposed to the Joker, who's very extravagant and out
Right.
there. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I don't know. I think John Lithgow is one of those actors who is a little underrated. Even though he's like really respected, I still
Yeah.
feel like he could be bigger in terms of his popularity because I think he's one of those actors who can surprise you.
Yeah.
Like you watch Third Rock from the Sun, and then you watch him on Dexter, and it's like
Yeah.
this guy could do fucking anything. You know,
Like a character actor.
he's a great character actor. I think he's a wonderful one. Willem Dafoe. If there's any actor who creeps me out more than anyone else, it's Willem Dafoe.
When you kind of look like the Joker before you even sit in the makeup chair, you're an easy casting decision. Willem Dafoe was another actor who was briefly considered for the 1989 film role simply because he looked the part naturally. He later landed the role of the Green Goblin in 2002's Spider-Man, another cackling supervillain who is pretty much Marvel's answer to the Joker anyhow. Sam Rockwell.
Okay, before we go on to Sam Rockwell, Willem Dafoe. Yeah, I think Willem Dafoe would have been what I like of what they've been doing with the casting choices of the Joker as of late, because Jack Nicholson is like one of those choices where like, yeah, I could see Jack Nicholson being the Joker. When you hear like Heath Ledger being the Joker, that's like a surprise.
Yeah.
You know? Or even
Yeah.
or even like Jared Leto, that's kind of like, despite what you might have thought, I still like the idea that they went with a guy who you might not expect to be the Joker.
Because it's very obvious. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
It's too like there's not a lot of. I feel like you need to. There needs to be more work to be done when it's like you're really like trying to fill this role. When you already kind of look and act like it, I feel like maybe they're just kind of.
It kind of
like
takes away a little effect.
Yeah.
It's weird. It takes away a little effect, even though like you look creepy and everything.
Yeah. It's like a hot girl playing a hot girl. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, okay.
And Willem Dafoe though, man, like any
Speaking
movie.
of hot girls, Willem
Dafoe.
one of the hottest girls.
He actually like does so many sex scenes in so many movies
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
him in. There's that one movie he did with Greg Kinnear. It was all about sex. I don't get how that guy does so many sex scenes. Who is sleeping with Willem Dafoe?
Who is it?
Well played, Jason. Well played. Sam Rockwell. Okay, before
Yeah.
Peek through Sam Rockwell's acting history, and you'll see that he can do just about anything. He's rarely failed a role, even as the nameless punk ringleader in
That was
Teenage Mutant
him?
Ninja Turtles. Rockwell was
Wait, what movie is
considered
that?
by Christopher
Ninja
Nolan
Turtles.
for The Dark Knight, but producers ultimately went with Heath Ledger instead, leaving this caliber of performance behind.
Oh my holy crap, surveillance does. I hate those.
Adrien
Sam Rockwell is like more
I
in
think
tune.
he's underrated. I think
He's very underrated.
Yeah.
He's another actor who should definitely be more. I think one day he'll probably get a role where he's just like out there. I mean, he was already part of the MCU.
Yeah.
He was in Iron Man 2. So maybe he'll get another chance at comic book world. Like, that's an actor where I'm like, Sam Rockwell will be great. He hasn't done anything like the Joker, but I could totally see him nailing a role like the Joker. Like, more along, like, I think he would be a great addition from, like, the Heath Ledger to Jared Leto to Sam Rockwell. Same thing of what we were talking about. Not an obvious choice, but yet an actor who you can see still pulling it off. Adrien Brody? I was just thinking about him.
Another Dark Knight contender, Adrien Brody has publicly expressed an interest in playing the Joker. According to MoviePilot.com, rumors arose regarding Brody making a Joker cameo in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but Jared Leto ultimately took over in the role in DC's extended universe. Brody stated at Cannes in 2014 that no one ever approaches him for comic book roles, but there's truly no better role to fill with completely offbeat casting. Ryan Gosling. According to the
Okay, before we get to Gosling. Adrien Brody, do you remember when he won the Oscar?
Piano.
Yeah, pianist?
Pianist, yeah.
Piano.
The piano movie. Blimey, the movie.
I was thinking about him the other day when I was going to the bathroom, about how, like, he kissed Halle Berry and all that, and he won the Oscar, and then you really haven't seen him around.
I think he's made like some poor choices, and I think he's
Yeah.
done a lot of like commercials, which is fine, I guess.
He just has a very specific kind of look.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to see him as a Joker.
It's the nose.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you, Adrian. Take it from two delicious-looking gentlemen over here.
Yeah, little baby nose. Little baby Joker nose.
You?
No, You need a baby Joker nose.
Yeah, you do.
I don't need a baby Joker.
They're saying Adrien Brody has a baby Joker.
No. I think you need a baby Joker nose.
Yeah. If he got nose surgery, he probably would have.
Oh yeah. Let's start a GoFundMe. First nose surgery so he could be the Joker.
Ryan Gosling.
Suicide Squad's director David Ayer was aiming for Ryan Gosling to play the clown prince of crime, but
Actually, in that photo, he kind of looks like he could be him.
got Jared Leto instead. Gosling's pretty boy Joker would have been a bizarre contrast to the twisted Jokers of years past, but it's hard to get the ever-changing Joker totally wrong. It's the Joker's paradox. The more wrong you make him, the better he gets. And that laugh is on point though. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw. And leave us a comment to let us know which Joker you wish you could have seen.
You know, I think the thing is when you hear Ryan Gosling as a Joker, are you going to go into the movie and be like, you know what, I'm already not scared because I love Ryan Gosling. You know what I mean?
That's fair, but then again, remember when Heath Ledger was cast? Heath Ledger was like beautiful, sexy.
Yeah. But you know, I feel like I don't think Heath Ledger was like one of those people that, but also were kind of like, I love Heath Ledger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more the looks plus like Ryan Gosling, like guys love him, girls love him. So when he goes in and becomes the Joker, is that going to put up like a barrier where you're going to...
I feel like he would have probably, honestly, I feel like out of all these people on this list, he probably would have had a much more different kind of Joker.
Yeah.
I think about how like Ryan Gosling, he's really known for his subtlety.
Mm-hmm.
He's known for being like really comfortable and laid back, and
Yeah.
even though it's like, I mean, we saw La La Land, fucking another video mentioned it. Fucking
Maybe
amazing.
then he can do anything, I guess.
I think he can, because I was thinking about, like, I remember him in Drive, Lars and the Real Girl, The Nice Guys, Crazy, like, he does
but
very
subdued.
different kinds of characters. Yeah.
He's basically mostly subdued.
But he would really have to alter his voice if he were to
Yeah.
do the Joker.
Hey, Batman.
Yeah, hey, Batman.
You know. You want to get out of here or what? And Batman would be like,
Get out of here.
I like
Yeah,
you.
Batman-
Batman would be like,
he
I
would just
like
seduce
you more than a
Batman.
friend, Joker.
Yeah.
Joker's like, and he's like, I know.
That would be Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Can't wait to show you my toys. Yeah.
Batman's like, I want to see him.
I want to see him. Yeah. I so want to see a movie about.
Get out of here, Catwoman.
Such a sexy Joker.
Get out of here, Catwoman. Go away. We're doing stuff.
Yeah, just hang out with the Joker.
Yeah.
No, what? We're just friends.
Yeah.
Just friends. I'm sure a lot of people might initially object against that, but it's like when you put a guy in makeup. See, the one thing that would excite me about that Ryan Gosling would be this guy transformed.
You have to transform.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger transformed.
Yeah, exactly. Totally different voice and mannerisms and everything. And as much as Ryan Gosling is one of my favorite actors because of his emotional depth and subtle changes, I've yet to see a role where I'm like, he completely morphed his body language and voice and everything, you know. So, but I'm sure it's Ryan Gosling. He would have figured out a way. That's amazing. You can love him. Smack that ass.
Love him. Like,
Who would you want to see play the Joker? Who's not on this list?
let's see. Who do I like that would be...
John Goodman.
It'd be a big Joker.
He'd be like physically.
Physically a big
He'd be
Joker.
a physically big Joker.
What about Michael Fassbender?
I could see that. Yeah.
Because he looks like he could be an intimidating, bad dude, good acting. But is he also too good looking?
Well, with the makeup and shit, you know, it's like, you gotta remember the Joker always has makeup. I mean, we keep getting Jokers with like the high-pitched voice, and the nasal and stuff. And one of my favorite Jokers I've seen was, they did a cartoon adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, and that Joker was deep voice, slow spoken, very subtle. And I thought that was really kind of cool.
Yeah,
I was like, this is
like the
very
faster,
different.
maniacal, like on the fringes.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I want to see an actor like that. Javier Bardem playing the Joker or something, or like a Josh Brolin playing the Joker, like someone who has like that deep voice and moves slow. It would be cool to see a very different take on the Joker, because right now,
and then have Batman flip and be all like a high enough. Like freaking like, come on guys, let's go. All right, I'm gonna get you.
Arkham. Well, Looper, you're a fantastic channel. Make sure to subscribe to these guys. Watch the video in full in the link in the description box. New to this channel, subscribe to The Real Rejects. That is not a Hitler thing. And you can follow what? Yep.
This Jew over here.
This Jew. Horton, here's a Jew.
Yeah, come subscribe to my channel.
To his channel.
I'll take you, and I'll respect you, and I'll love you, and I will never take you for granted.
Wow, that's like anything I've
desperate.
always wanted to hear.
I'm desperate.
Those are like the safe words. I read
Yeah.
that in a book once.
Yeah.
Pickup artist book by Donald Trump. I read.